This is Alana, Wicked Azura, and I am going to play my all-time favorite game. It's in the Dragon Age series since Origins. This game has been awesome, except for Dragon Age 2, but we just like to pretend like it didn't really happen. Dragon Age Inquisition is like a totally different experience. They kind of combine like the action-packed character fighting and stuff like that they have in DAI 2. Hi Black Wolf 90. Yeah, I want to make a video for each of the games that I'm playing, so I guess I'm going to start again from the beginning for this, because I have a lot of followers on Instagram and stuff, so I kind of wanted to use that to kind of do a Twitch channel too. This is my second video on Twitch. So yeah, if you don't play Dragon Age at all, it's really story oriented. The lore is really important. Like if you don't pay attention to what the characters are saying, you just have no idea what's going on, and it's not fun at all. Yeah, well, this is a great game, so yeah, this is my super favorite game. I've already finished this game, but I'm gonna, yeah, start from the beginning. So yeah, new game. The multiplayer in this game sucks, though. I would not recommend the multiplayer in this game if you've ever tried to play it. I mean, maybe I just haven't had too much experience with it, but it's not that great from what I have tried. So in Dragon Age, human is is the easiest way to play, because you know a lot of the things go off of what the other NPCs' opinions of you are in Dragon Age, and so they have the highest opinion of you if you're human versus the other ones. No, I don't have a Twitter, but yeah, I was thinking of making one. Thank you, Black Wolf 90. I will do that then. I would appreciate that. Write that down so I don't forget. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I really want to play as a human because it's kind of boring. My other character is a Canary. I think I'm gonna go with Elf. It's kind of like you have different options for what you want to say as a different race, like how you affect the other characters. So like when you're an elf, it's all about like being an oppressed race and magic and stuff like that. Versus if you're a human, you start out as a noble. In Canary, you're like a merchant, and a dwarf, you're a criminal. So, but the dwarf doesn't really have many. Being a dwarf doesn't have much impact on like the storyline. Whereas the other three races, there's a lot more impact. Rogue, archer, warrior, weapon and shield, mage. You get a lot of good mages in the game, so for me, I'm gonna go with archer. I'm gonna play it on normal for this. Considered playing it on hard, but so the lore, again, super important. So, enslaved long ago by humans, most elves live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and tradition alive. You were raised in the wilderness to be a hunter, relied upon by the Levelin clan for food and protection. The clan wandered the northern free marches and had little need to interact with humans until the clan's keeper sent you to the Chantry Conclave as a spy. The Chantry's like the church. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how correct she was. Alright. And then, since I played the other two games, I could just import my game state, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It doesn't really affect it that much, but it's just little things that, like, if you played Origins especially, there were a lot of choices that you could have made that would change the game. Like Liliana, she's a main character in Origins and in Inquisition, could not exist in Inquisition because you can kill her in Origins, so it's kind of important, I guess. The character creation in this game is freaking awesome. It's so detailed. I love how it kind of looks like a painting. It's pretty cool. It takes me forever to make my character in this game, so it's probably be kind of boring for people. But yeah, I don't want to really have her looking like that because she's pretty ugly. All the beginning ones are ugly, so I'll start with that one, I guess. Can make her like so white that she's a ghost. I don't know why with the elves, like if you make them super pale, they look really sick. They finally got like the color mixtures right in Inquisition to where you could make like a darker skinned character and they actually look okay. Because when you're playing Origins, it just looked like they were glowing orange. It was really bad. So it looks a lot better now. They finally got that. Complexion makes a big difference in how the character looks in this game too. There's really no point in picking an eye color because they go into more detail where you can like pick several colors of the eye or like 2 colors, more like 2. So it doesn't really matter. Hair. They have terrible hairstyles in this game. Nothing very interesting. They're very unisex. They're just kind of like eh. And I kind of like that one, so.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
There's only 2 voice choices.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
American and British. The American voice is just awful. It's like, I don't know, do we really sound like that? You tell me.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I guess we do kind of sound like that.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
But the British voice is just so much prettier, so I'm gonna go with that.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
This grid makes it pretty easy to create the character. Giant ears. The ears are bigger than her head. So makes it pretty simple. You can change the position if you have that little glitch right there where the hair is like coming out of the ear. Like that. Oh. I just think it's super cool how they made it like a painting. This game is really detail oriented. They say brow size and referring more to like her forehead protruding or not. But it also like affects the way the position of the eyebrows are. It's kind of hard to get it right. I just leave it the way it was before. It's got a big head, so I'll make it a little smaller. Yeah, it's so cool. I originally had this game for Xbox 360 and it wasn't even half as good. I mean, it was really bad actually. And I had played through the whole thing. Just because I'm a big fan of the game wasn't any different. You know, like the story was the same, but the graphics were just like, oof. It's really bad. Give her big old bug eyes. I don't know what they were thinking with these eyebrows, man. Like, who has this as an eyebrow? Oh, this is what I was talking about with the eyes. You can put two colors in there. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Alright. So when you do the size of something on Inquisition, it kind of does like the whole thing. Like you just move it around and it does like the width and the length. So could give her one of those noses.